Greetings, goddamn. Salute to everybody, man. Welcome to the B Mindset University. God damn. Whoa. Nothing better than having an amazing thing called a university, especially when you're teaching, you know what I mean? And people are learning. This is a gift, you know what I mean? This is a gift for everybody to be part of this amazing movement. It's educational, for women especially. There's not a woman that's not gonna learn nothing from this school, you know what I mean? And this is not, and you're seeing it. It's everything I'm telling you, you're going to see. I personally guarantee that. You're gonna see it. You're going to see it. So give yourself a round of applause for being part of this. I know everybody's saying, well, you know, this is the year of the exposure. No, it's the year of, it's the beginning of the end. It's not the year of the exposure. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop January. You know what I'm saying? What do you think next year is going to be, the failure of the woman? No, it's a woman's time. You understand? This is a whole different experience. And this is an experience right now that you want to learn from. You understand? Now, again, you don't have to be. I have friends and family that don't listen. And ask me where they're at right now. You know, it's like college. You don't have to go. You know what I mean? You don't have to do anything here. But you can't disrupt the class, you understand? You don't have to be here. It's up to you, you know what I mean? The privilege is you being here, because what you're gonna learn here, you're not gonna learn anywhere else. You understand? You're just not. You know, no matter what, listen, you seeing it. You seeing the ways. You gotta remember that this position I'm in as a man, right? What is the one thing that could destroy any man right now? In all ways that one? A woman. Why? Because especially a black man, right? If a black man is a sucker for money and pussy, right? So if we're a sucker for that, what do you think is gonna happen to us? God damn. Shout out to the guard. Shout out to the guard inside this. Shout out to the shout room. It's only a matter of time. Cause you're a woman. You're different. We can't get you by us showing our penis hanging and she's gonna get weak for that. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? If a guy's sitting in the middle of the street right now, he dangling his balls and he's in good shape, you're gonna call the cops. Even if the dude's attractive. It could be Lenny Klaver's lookalike. If he's out there naked, that's just not acceptable to any woman. Right? But a man seeing a naked crackhead with an ass and titties, forget it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know the man's been telling you you're worthless and nobody wants you and you don't take account. Right, but it ain't a woman telling you that. And if it is a male worshiper, who is she? She's just dumb. Don't listen to her. She knows nothing. You know when they say she doesn't know what she's talking about? No, she knows nothing. Because you can't worship a man and know anything. You just can't. You can't be a woman and run the United States and worship a man. You got to know that man's a piece of garbage. Now, check it. Men don't even trust each other. We don't trust each other. We just don't. Men don't trust each other. Get that through your head. Okay? We'll trust a woman before we trust a man. We don't trust. If you have a daughter, if you have a sister, if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife, and a man knows that she's going to be working with this guy overnight, he's not going to trust that. He's a man because he knows what he would do if given the opportunity, because he can't just take it. You know, if a woman to assault a man, the man has to be underage. You know what I mean? He has to be a little boy. But if he's a grown man and she says, come over here, give me that dick, you know, that's a privilege. A man can't come to you in the office and says, give me that pussy. He can't do that. That's sexual harassment at the highest degree, especially if he admits it. You want to put a man away for 1,000 years? All you got to do is just chant him with money in one hand and pussy in the other. It's so simple. He's gonna fall. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. There's this girl, she's got a fake butt, she's got a short skirt, and her car's broke down on the side of the road. Now, we all know there's like 10 dudes in the cornfields waiting for her to get a lick. The guy pulls over, says, hey, you need any help? Sure, nobody's stopping for me. He gets out the car. There you go, the man's gonna rob him. A woman is the greatest bait for a man. A straight man. You know, I gotta be specific these days, because there's a lot of men going to the community now because they failing with women. You have no idea how hard it is to get a woman right now. Oh no, oh yeah, they talk. No, the ones that's talking have it harder. That's why they're talking. You know how hard it is. God damn. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Cinnamon, shout out to Marcel, shout out to Big Phil, shout out to Don't Panic. God damn, do you know how hard it is? Do you know that the two things in life other than health and family is pussy and money? God damn. Listen, let me show you how dangerous it is. I'm in the studio by myself right now. 2024, let's mark the date, okay? October, I don't like to mark dates on my videos, but let's just say October 2024, right? 2019, in October, I had this shit packed. I was able to have 3-4 women, you know what I mean, do podcasts. Prior to that, I was able to have women in the studio posing naked, okay? Now, I had the security cameras that protect me, you know what I mean? But let's just say that was the privilege then. That wasn't even that long ago. You can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. It's a different time. You got to remember, if a woman is a prosecutor and now she's a vice president, see, let's just think the fact that there's a prosecutor in the White House and she's a female. Do you understand how serious that is? Do you understand what a prosecutor is? A prosecutor pushes the pen, okay? A prosecutor gets niggas in jail. You got movements now that can destroy a man's layout in seconds. All they got to do is the accusation alone will ruin a man. The accusation. If you go home and tell your wife, and she know you like to do, you like to smack it, rip it, rub it down, okay, goddamn, right? She knows you love to do this, and then she goes to work, and here's a rumor that you had an accusation, you got to go on compensation, or you got to be on work leave for a month because there's an investigation that you sexually assaulted a woman on your job. You know what she's going to do if she's listening to this damn podcast? She's going to be like, he fucking did it. He did it, God damn it. Shout out to Lil Crystal. He's a man. Now, innocent till proven guilty. In other words, that woman would have to say, I lied. And even when she says she lied, we're going to say he had to pay her to tell her that. Nothing is going to be organic for a man. A man is done. You got to remember, Epstein, you got to think about these major billionaire white Jewish men. Niggas killing themselves, going to jail for life. Now they going after the nigga for a woman. So now the man's mindset, this is very simple. I'm not going to even bore you with this, right? A man now has to pay. Because his mentality is, I don't want to fuck nobody and go to jail. Prostitutes, the only thing they'll do is they're not going to cry at rape because prostitutes are under the influence. Prostitutes provide a service. Only thing they're going to do is when you become the president, they're going to want to write a goddamn book. All right? They're going to want to write a book because now they know you're in the position of power. Y'all know y'all had sex. I want $500,000. I want $1 million. You say, fuck you hoe. I paid you for whatever. Right, Cinnamon? I'm telling you, shout out to Only Real. Good seeing you, goddamn. The man's mindset now, he's so frustrated. He can't approach a millennial. He can forget that. In order for a man now, he has to walk a straight line because the woman could tell. Oh, that's why a man should be honest. No, don't be honest. You tell her you're married and you fuck her over because you didn't come to her house for Christmas. She gonna tell your wife. And if you don't tell your wife, she gonna go on the internet and say, yo, he tried to rape me. You say, bitch, you trying to ruin my life. You know I'm married. I told you the truth. Yeah, you told me the truth, but I was alone on Christmas Day. I want to be compensated. And you know what you gonna do? You gonna pay her. What are you gonna do? End her? Now you got bigger problems. You watch goddamn Lifetime movies. You never gonna win. You bury her, she's gonna come back up and get you. I just seen a movie like that. I'm sorry, goddamn. Thank you, Red Hazel. Shout out to Red Hazel. Goddamn. Listen to me. And I want the woman to be cocky with this. You literally can go to a man now. When a nigga want to, after he goes on that date, y'all little date, let's come. Yo, can I use your bathroom? Fuck that. I'm going to be like, where's the closest bushes? I go to your backyard. You go in her house. You, right now, I'm not saying to do it, but you're in a position now to tell a man, how much are you giving me? He going to be like, for what? Some rotten old pussy? Yeah, he gonna say all that. You can say, how much? How much you gonna do to hit this? How much you gonna give me to hit this? He gonna say, you serious? Yeah, I'm fucking serious. Cause now he gotta start thinking about, number one, I got this close. She's willing to do it. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm very serious. Shit is tight. You got this nice Mercedes, you got a nice house. What? What kind of shit is this? You talking about making all this money? Look out for a girl. He gonna be like, well, fuck it, you know what? How's $200? God damn, nigga, you can't do better than that? Give me 300 and you can hit this shit. He gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll hit it. Fuck it. Fuck it. No problem. In the gay community, they don't have to do that. See, the gay community, it's all free over there. Because men are freaky. Men are horny. Every man's a horny bastard. Even if he can't get his dick up, he's still horny because he'll lick you to death. He's horny. So if you put a whole bunch of men together, there ain't no money required over there. You know what I mean? Not required. I'm pretty sure they do, but it ain't required because they all just want to fuck. Gay means happy and niggas is happy. And when you happy, you're horny when you're happy. A woman, on the other hand, is different. A woman has to be under the influence. Oh yeah, I said it. Chemically, mentally, she has to be somewhat of the influence to give a nigga some poom poom. Am I lying? You have to. I don't care if you're drunk or against your will. You have to be under the influence of something. You don't walk around saying, damn, I want to get fucked today. You just don't walk. We do. We walk around saying, damn, I just want to fuck. I want to lick some ass. I want to lick some pussy. he'll do anything. So when he knows that he has to talk to you, he's willing to pay, but he doesn't want to offend you. Then he goes over to Grindr. And then he goes over to Grindr, he could get it for free. He can't hook up with a woman in America. Not happening. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it. And prove to me you cannot hook up. Well, you know what a hookup means? That means free. Okay? Again, what about the lifestyle movement? The lifestyle's different. Even they're under the influence because, number one, you got to find out a lifestyle group. You can't just go out there and look for that tonight. You got to be part of a lifestyle. You got to be packing, or you got to have a wife that's willing to fuck everybody else. You can't go there as a single man with a little dick. Not in the straight community. You understand? So he doesn't know what to do. And that's why. Now, I'm not saying all gays are misfits because that's why they do it, but they're packing up over there. Oh, they're packing up. Right? Say, my life story. Nowadays, women want $2,000. Now, $2,000, yeah, you trying to fuck with an influencer, you're going to pay $2,000. That's true. The average woman, the modern woman, she has no clue. She's too proud to beg. TLC told y'all years ago, I ain't too proud to beg. You're too proud to beg. You don't want to you don't even know how to ask for a man to pay a bill. But you fuck him 14 times and then you expect this nigga to pay your little fucking shitty damn phone bill. You can't get a bill after you fuck a nigga. That's just retarded. Why? How could you do that? Services have been rendered. You gotta be kidding me, this phone number rings. You understand? Services have been rendered. So if you think on a simple situation where a prostitute is like this is her thing. She's not doing nothing for nothing. Now, if she's in a brothel, yes, you gotta pay up front. Sometimes you gotta pay at the end. The reason for this is just in case you try to skip services, they can still call the cops and say that you raped her. Oh yeah. You probably think she can't do shit, she's a hooker. Yes, she can, because she could have said she was giving you a back rub and you fucking raped her. You want that smoke? You got a wife, kid, you got a job. Listen, the accusation will make you lose your job. Nobody wants to. If you don't believe me, you're a teacher, now you're being accused for raping a damn prostitute. You would have been better off just paying her, but you skipped it. The man has ran out of fucking options. That's why he got nothing but a choice. For a nigga to dance with some ass, he got to pay the cash. Most modern women got more money. Yes, the modern woman got more money than most of y'all got more money than these guys. Right? But I know. I ain't no prostitute. I can't do this. Right. And that's cool. But do remember, a man doesn't respect a woman that he don't have to pay her shit. Just write that down. Write that down right now. Write it on your phone. A man does not respect a woman when he don't got to give her shit. Believe me. When a man knows he got to pay a woman, he got to throw, I'm not saying you paying here how much for pussy. It could be anything. You got to go to the jewelry store. You got to go shopping. Meet me at Costco's. I'll be there at 4 o'clock at the register. And you swipe that fucking card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You could. See, the thing is with you modern women, you don't use your brain. You still in 40 years ago. That don't work. Niggas is, but I talk to these niggas. They don't listen to a man. This is how men talk right now. I would call my man right now without saying his name. This is the mentality of them now. They don't have the time to talk to you. Most niggas is out of shape. They look like shit. Their self-esteem is low. They want to fuck. You know what they're at? They ain't trying to take you on no dates. The side chick. No, that side shit, we don't have no time for that anymore. You know what he got time for? He got time for how much. He wants to know, if I give you this, will I get that? Because I'm not trying to take you on dates and screw my marriage up and get caught out there and fall in love with you. It's too much work. But goddamn, I'll pay you $300 for half an hour. I'm telling you. Believe me, take it from me. Men now have given up. I'm listening to all these turkeys all day. They're home, niggas is retired early, they're fixing a garden and no company coming over. They want to fuck the fantasy woman. They still looking at chicks they used to deal with 40 years ago all through Facebook to see what she, trust me, these niggas is losers. So now they seeing all these fantasy because y'all looking good. Every woman looks scrumptious, the majority. Let's keep it 1,000. Majority of the women are attractive in the world. Majority. You may see a monster or two out every time when they, right? But on a majority level, women are attractive, older, young. You like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Well, I had a YouTuber tell me he was getting upset because I told him it's not paying for a woman. He's a big YouTuber. Matter of fact, I'm going to clip him. He was a real mad and talked for 20 minutes. Of course, he's going to talk for 20 minutes because he can't get no pussy. Believe me, you got to remember, most men don't have the privilege to say, I'm trying to stay with one woman. That's a struggle for a player. He trying to stay focused because he knows his repertoire. Even his paying is whatever. Whether he want to go to a brothel, whether he want to buy a little hooker on in Brooklyn, or on East New York on the Ave, it don't matter. One way it's going to cost him. The minute a man steps out on his wife or girlfriend, it's going to cost him. He's sharing bodily fluids. He could bring her COVID now. A wife be fucked up and like, yo, I don't understand. I got COVID. I don't know where it came from. And he be like, I don't know where it came from. He said his excuse is that we all have to pay for dinner. No, don't believe that. We all have to, I love when people say this, right? He says his excuses was that we all have to pay. He said, pay for dinner, gas. No. Niggas don't like to pay. I'm a black man. We do not like paying. That's bullshit. So when a man tells you we have to pay, no, he chooses to pay. That's why he has to pay. Because in order to get her, remember, when we take you to dinner, we're trying to get you drunk. You don't drink, we're trying to get you full. We're trying to get the merit of taking you to dinner. You are under the influence. Wow, he really likes me. I'm feeling him. You digging me. Damn, me and him can make a future. I'm married. But as long as you could get under the influence to appreciate the fact that I wined and dined you, it's all the same shit. But he's tricking. So in his mindset, he might as well just go to the brothel, but he don't know where they're at, and pay a badass Latin chick or a fucking Russian chick and fuck the living daylights out of her and leave. Let me break this down to you how deep it is, right? Now think of a mind, you got to get into the male mindset. I'm married. It's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I want some pussy. You're over 30 years old. This is not high school. High school, you can fuck a damn another student ASAP. Maybe even college. You know what I'm saying? We talking late teens, early. Niggas is far away from that age group. It's a different world over there, right? They still going to school with virgins. We're not around virgins now. A man says he wants to get some pussy tonight, and it's a Thursday night. How you think he gonna have to do it? He has to pay. Now again, he just doesn't know where to go and how to do it. Number one, that's even harder because he don't live in damn Vegas. It ain't legal anywhere else in the United States. Now he breaking the law. God forbid he goes to this brothel and he busted. Now they gotta call his wife and tell him we caught your man in a fucking damn bust in a prostitute sting. How the fuck is he gonna explain that? Now you gotta pay to get a lawyer, a criminal lawyer right now, because he don't want this shit on his record. That's what I mean, he has to pay regardless. So if he goes on a date and pays for dinner, lunch, or whatever, there's no guarantee, because he's gonna have to do that shit for a few times to get to know you, be on the phone, FaceTime you. He can't do none of that. So it's better for him to take the same amount of money and just pay a prostitute and leave, because she's gonna fuck another one and leave him. Okay. Listen to me. Niggas ain't trying. When a man wants to take you to dinner, he wants to fuck. You go to a dinner with a nigga, you just want to eat a meal because you ain't got to cook tonight. Maybe if you even feeling a dude, he still has to entice your brain. You have to be under some sort of influence. That's why Diddy and all these niggas put women on all these damn horse tranquilizers and drugs. Because in order for a woman to be freaky, she has to be under the influence. You're watching porn. Oh, Nate, I see them chicks having 8 niggas run a train on her. They're under the influence. Have you ever been to a sex party? I have. Most men, their drugs of choice is a blue pill. The woman's choice is a Xan. That's the choice before they walk in. Once you leave your phone there, the first thing you got to do is grab one of them pills. You let it kick in, you drink, and you get to business. When you see them women getting them trains ran on them in porns, they're under the influence. That's heavy drugs. No woman just wakes up and wants to do that. Yes, and white women, it's in them a lot more than sisters, but you got to put them under the influence. And that's why Diddy's going to jail. R. Kelly and them, they all do it. It's Paul, they put a Mickey in your drink. Sometimes they do it without you even knowing. Sometimes you don't even know you did it because your bottled water was already damn fixed. This is just how it is. When men, brothers, men, everyday men, modern man, everyday man, if a girl's coming over the house and she's drinking, forget it. That's easy because she's a drinker. Only problem with a drinker is it costs you more to take her out to a restaurant than a girl that doesn't drink. But the girl that doesn't drink, you got to work harder on lying to her because she don't drink. But if she's a hardcore drinker, then you're going to spend a little more money. But you're going to fuck her though. Because the more she drinks, the more the influence she gets under, the more and more you can hit the ass and tap it. That's just a regular guy. Now, these days, that same woman could go to the precinct after she fucked you and say, this motherfucker had sex with me and I didn't give him permission. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to jail. In 2024, are you kidding me? Oh, all those people that's blaming Diddy, that didn't happen. It doesn't matter. They could all get in line now. You could get in line and say he did it to you. Do you know how big that case is? Everybody's going to get reprimanded. Because he's a superstar and he got billions of dollars. When they caught him, they caught drugs, guns, and sex paraphernalia. That's what they have at sex parties. Sometimes maybe not the guns, but you got to have the drugs. You got to wake up, people. That's just what it is. This is just a date. When you go to the bathroom and tell, I'll be right back, don't leave your drink there. Don't you dare. You better drink that shit and get a new one. Because the minute you go out, somebody's going to spike that shit. He may not even spike it. Somebody next to him probably spiked it. They got to get you horny. Because that's not your natural habitat is not to be horny. You're a woman. You got to get worked up to do that. My father taught me that as a kid, you got to get that pussy hot, Junior. She has to be under the influence. She has to get horny. We're like that 24/7. Every man is horny. Every man is horny as a hell. But a woman, it takes a lot for her. Okay? How many times you see women that cheat on their husbands? Now that loser dude, oh yeah, that's wrong. If a woman cheats on her husband 99% of the time and he's a good guy, the nigga on the side is a piece of dirt. And he does her dirty and she loves it. She's under the influence. You understand? No matter what it is, it's a chemical imbalance in her brain, whether it's drugs or whether it's just his presence. Maybe he rejects her and turns her on. Her husband treats her like a queen. He treats her like dirt. And he talks to her husband's like, oh, make love to me. The side nigga's like, bitch, come in. I want to come in your mouth. She's like, do it, do it, do it. It's a difference. Bill Cosby was drugging women. Right. Another example, Bill Cosby, I'm telling you, these niggas is million. You would think, I don't understand, they're celebrities. Yes, they still got to do that. These women want to marry Chris Brown. Yeah, you may have a groupie every now and then that comes in his hotel, they want to do whatever. But then again, remember, she's sober. That's dangerous. and could fuck with her later. God forbid she fucks around with Chris Brown, that the nigga kicks out. Hey, she's sober. She may feel dissed. She may call the cops and say that the niggas ran a train on her. If she's drunk, she's not going to remember shit. If she's high, she ain't going to remember nothing. And the sex is even better. Now euphoria kicks in. It's a different. Have you ever had sex and you was nice? As a woman? Come on now. Some of y'all watching me and how many of y'all been under the influence of them popping them joints? You know. What do you think lesbians do to lesbians? You think, oh, the butch. You know what the butch has to do to the feminine dyke? You know what the dyke lesbian has to do to that femme? Do you know what the drug of choice is over there for that lesbian community? Are you kidding me? If you get a tooth pulled, they got to put you on drugs. If they got to take a damn piece of metal out your hand, they have to numb it. You have to be under the influence to do these extreme things, even fucking operations. You can't just cut a nigga open. You got to put him to sleep. You understand? Motherfucker wake up in the middle of his surgery. That's a problem. So unlike a man, you're not born that way. That's why they call us a dog, because a dog is a dog 24/7. You're a cat. You're sneaky. You do you hide your shit. When you shit, you hide. You ever seen a cat shit in the middle of the street? You won't see it. But that dog will drop a shit any goddamn way. Listen, I'm gonna give it to you right now. This is today's world, right? I don't know about you, but I'm telling you, this is how the men are talking. They're married, they ain't happy. Most niggas that's married are very unhappy about that. You know why? Because they're bored. Don't want to hit the pussy no more. She don't want to fuck him no more. They just raising kids. They don't do shit. Other than Instagram nonsense, boredom. He wants to tap something else. Maybe an ex-girlfriend. Maybe whoever. I want me a girl half my age. How do you think he gonna get that? Would you think his whole gray face ass is gonna go out to Target and meet a woman today because he's old and he got a nice house? He's gonna have to tell her, I gotta do something for you. I gotta take you shopping. To take a young girl from high school, if he wanna go there, he gotta purpose her Jordans. He got an 18-year-old, 17-year-old getting ready to graduate. She don't got no future. What are you gonna tell her? I'm gonna take you shopping. What you want? I want me a pair of Yeezys and some Jordans. No fucking problem at all, old ass nigga. I'm telling you, so the men know this, all of them. The millionaires, the billionaires, they know it. The millionaires and the billionaires, they don't give a fuck about paying because they got the money. They don't care about it. That's why they abuse women. They don't give a fuck. Yo, bring 30 girls here. I got enough for them. I'll pay them $1,000 a piece. We got drugs. We got everything. He could afford to do it. The average man ain't trying to hear no woman say, I want $2,000 for, you want some poom poom, give me $2,000. Average nigga ain't got that money. Or he ain't trying to spend it. But if he desperate enough, he will give her and cash app that $2,000 in a heartbeat. Oh, yes, he will. Don't let her be bad enough. Don't let her be bad enough, because he know he can't get it anywhere else. It ain't like he gonna go out to the mall and meet somebody. All he gonna do when he walk around the mall is dream, dream, dream. This is today's climate, today. Could this change tomorrow? Hey, anything could happen tomorrow. The world could blow up tomorrow. I'm telling you today, these niggas are paying whores now. That's their option. They're not even trying to approach you, because that's more time and money invested. They rather go to the hooker and say, get straight to it. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm sorry, I've been missing some of y'all comments. You write Melody now, she's on, hold on. So it's the same as if you seeing, you got to think of this. You as a woman, you just want a healthy man. You want a healthy relationship. You want shit that is almost not even obtainable anymore. Because you just want authentic things that a human being should want. Men don't think like that. We don't want to marry a lady. We want to marry a whore. You understand? Man doesn't look at a lady, a classy lady, and say, man, that's why, man, I would stop the game and just give it all to her. No. Now, she's a big booty chick on Instagram that's flawless. I would marry that. You understand? Even when you marry a piece of garbage, it's only because he was under the influence. Everybody else wasn't shit, but he probably the first one that called you ugly. Or probably told you wasn't that cute. And in a weird way, it challenged your mode. It challenged your brain activity. Low self-esteem, high self-esteem, you are judged by the company you keep. I don't give a fuck who you with. You could be the baddest bitch. If I see your man, that's going to determine everything. So that's another challenge. Yes, in a rightful world, you are born, you want a family, you want things to be great, you don't want your man stepping out. I get it. The Latin woman that comes from out of town, from another country, she doesn't think that way. She knows he wants that with her because she's the hoe now. So he's willing to give everything to her. She's going to get her whole family. They're going to eat off of this nigga. And they're going to be on her pension. And she's going to get 20% of his damn earnings, God forbid they break up. She thinks different. You American women are terrible with that. Because you still live in a fairy tale. You're in a fairy tale. This modern nigga's buying whores. I mean, do the math. The owner of what's the name of the damn site? OnlyFans makes $1 million a day from subscriptions. And he takes 40% of their earnings. That is it. Niggas are paying now. You got to remember how it works. Niggas look at these porns. The women are flawless, gorgeous, unattainable woman. He can't talk to that in person. But if he could text her and send a DM and just say, how you doing? And she responds, just a response and say, hey, she got him. He's willing to do anything because nobody's going to respond to him. Fuck sending Beyonce a message and Ciara. Nobody's going to an influencer will never respond to a man. Never. Unless he's of a lifestyle. Let's say this nigga's loaded, rich dude, he's a celebrity. Yeah, she's gonna look at his profile, see the nigga, it's gonna cost him too. That's why she responded to the nigga, because he's rich. He don't mind paying. So then they say, who messed the game up? The rich niggas messed it up. Because they told you it ain't tricking if you got it. So now the average working class dude believes that. We just lost James Evans. We losing all these brothers from the 1970s, real men. These niggas, they ain't play that shit. These niggas was hard on women. Men ain't hard on women anymore. They can't be. They'll go to jail. R. Kelly was hard on motherfucking damn Cassie, and look what it did to his life. In the 70s, they got away with that shit. Alpha male, all them alpha male niggas wasn't good. Them niggas was beating the shit out of their girl and their wives. Are you kidding me? They was beating their wives. They was beating their whores. All of them was catching ass whippings. That Ike and Tina Turner shit was because that was the time that was happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a few girls going through that right now. They got abusers. We call them abusers now because it's not, if you have an abuser, that's your fault. Because this world right now, who in the fuck has a mindset to be with a nigga like that without him going to jail? You understand? That's why they say it's your fault. It's not your fault of what he's doing. It's your fault of how do you fuck with anybody? Back then, it was abuse. See the difference? Abuser is how do you, once you acknowledge your partner as an abuser, male or female, right? Something's wrong with you. But back in the 70s, if you was abused, there was something wrong with the man. Now it's something wrong with you as a man being with a woman that's abusing you, taking you away from your family. That's you. Or you're a woman and a man's kicking your ass in 2024. Are you kidding me? He put his hands on you? Are you living in an era of cell phone footage? That shit could go to the FBI. You kidding me? Said, Nick, you got to look up what Denzel said to Diddy when he was with his wife stormed out of his parties. Oh, his wife. Yeah, listen. Denzel, and I hope that man never let me down, but that is the signification of an ultimate man. You know why I look at his wife? You understand? R. Kelly had him a good wife too, you know what I mean? But you got to remember, you know you got a good wife when she would never partake in a lifestyle of a cruddy man. Samuel Jackson, these niggas are married to real ladies. I'm not going to discredit Bill Cosby's wife because she just chose to turn the cheek a lot because back then that's what they were doing. But these women here, they're part of their structure, their growth. He is the only exception. I agree with that sentiment. I'm telling you right now. So if a man like Denzel or Obama, these are men. They still love pussy. Don't get it twisted. I'm not going to sit there and tell you they never stepped out. I don't know that. But I will tell you this. These niggas shit is too tight to fuck up home. You understand? A man now doesn't even know how to have the caliber to keep a woman quiet, nevertheless intrigued. So now you got to keep her intrigued. She got to be attracted to you. He don't know what to do. He goes to the gym. He tries to get money. He lost weight, still can't get shit because he thinks he's going to get approached on the street. It doesn't happen like that. Now he has to keep with her. Now if she's a side chick, he got to make sure she don't go back and tell the wife because he did tell her he'd been married and tells the side girl all the problems him and his wife go through. You got to remember that guy. That's the guy that should have went out to a prostitute. He got no business playing the game. But individual, if a woman wants to know your caliber, if your man is not on the class level as a real man like Denzel, because that's all we really got left, you can forget it. You can forget it. Jay Reed said this world's crazy. But yeah, the world is crazy, but the world ain't crazy. It's the people in it. Ain't nothing wrong with the world. It's the people in it. Yeah. So man could do that in the 90s and early 2000s. Men don't have that. Yeah, men don't have that appeal no more. Woman right now, you got to remember, a man's enhancement, fake hairline. A woman gets a fake butt, she's still a woman. Niggas are still gonna hit that. Man gotta go a fake hairline. Women got a fake. Look at Busta Rhymes and all these goofy niggas that's in their 50s looking terrible. They haven't accepted they old. They ain't even making a good mark for older men. Like 50 ain't even old, but they make it look old because old is just played out, right? So they're not even making themselves look good. How many of y'all got 50-year-old plus men in your age group, if you 40s or 50s, that really you look up to and say, man, I want to be like that when I get older? Most niggas look like shit. So what the fuck you think he gonna do when he see 3 bad bitches walking down the mall? What do you think what does he have to offer her? Money. He can't give her the time. He don't even know how to give the time of day. She won't give him the time of day. He don't know how to approach that. So he gonna have to get her on the flu. He got to buy her something, take her places, whatever it is, it's gonna cost him time and money. Dame Dash really did it for me with the teeth falling out. See what I'm saying? Dame Dash, Busta LL's goofy fucking ass niggas is just looking crazy. There's no 50-plus-year-old men, and we're not gonna even go because Diddy looks good for his age. Diddy always maintained, but he's Diddy. You see where I'm coming from? The fact that Diddy got all those accusations and all that shit he got caught up in, he's fucking done. right? So even if the dudes keep their looks together, then what else? Now Diddy was paying all these people off, paid Cassie $30 million. He gave this broad $30 million and they still leaked the videotape. $30 million. So now the guys are complaining, yo, these girls, they want to go out to expensive restaurants. I'm hearing niggas tell me this. But I tell you right now, if I told him, listen, I got a pussy spot for you to go to, he gonna be like, give me the number. Especially married niggas is going through hell. Because now they can't take a girl to Applebee's anymore. You can't. You could take your wife to Applebee's. You could take your girlfriend to Applebee's. You can't take a side bitch to Applebee's. Are you kidding me? Unless you lucky enough and you gonna get her drunk with that cheap ass bar, good luck with that. But he's gonna try to fuck. So if she's trying to fuck, you should have just got something out the deal. Some of y'all be like, well, we're gonna take a fucking expensive restaurant. Cause now you're not getting none of that money. You gotta think on a strategy, how can you get something out of the deal? You know what he wants, he's a man. He wants one thing. I don't care how much he tell you he wants marriage, relationship, he wants pussy. Period. And it's new to him. Yeah, it ain't new to your ex-man. It's new to him. He didn't get it. New pussy, a nigga would do anything for it. Now, the cooking part, I agree. You know, nothing like a good meal from a woman. Fantastic. That is like every black man's dream. I get it. Problem is, you got to cook where you cooking it at. Your house? You got a nigga up in your crib. He fucking you in your bed? That's not good. Then when you go to his house, you're more vulnerable. You fuck around and get raped in there. So even he knows it's a headache. He's like, fuck the cooking. Let me just go to a pussy spot and pay a woman. He has to pay now. Right. Right. But the sentiment's right. See, now if you're going to do it, you should do it at his crib. Because at least you could get the fuck out of there. You know, rightfully so. You don't want a nigga in your crib. It's just not good energy. Take it from me. That's a whole different topic. It's a whole different discussion, a whole different podcast. Don't ever fuck a nigga in your crib. He don't respect you. You could go fuck a nigga at his crib. Let him smell the sheets that you left there. Let the next bitch find your hair strand. But you don't want no nigga in your crib leaving condoms everywhere. Nigga fuck around and leave a condom in a fucked up area. You don't want, the condom could have been from 4 years ago and a new nigga find it. You know what I mean? Don't fuck a nigga in your house. Don't. Nigga stinking up his shit, fucking up your sheets, and you know what I mean, going to the bathroom, doing, you know, he can sabotage your shit. You go to his house, you know what you can and can't do. So what? He may shoot a video if he hit it from the back. Big fucking deal. Can't see your face. Just don't be sucking his dick with the lights on. Don't go to no nigga's crib, man. That's the worst thing you could ever do. I mean, excuse me. Don't let a nigga in your crib. If you're gonna do, you're better off going to his crib. The worst thing you could do is fuck you in your house. Again, if there's an option, I wouldn't suggest either one, but if you're gonna do it, do that. You know what I mean? Don't let them come to yours. That's why hotels are a little better. You got security cameras. You know what I mean? You wanna be able to know that one way or another, the bigger the hotel, the better. Because there's record. God forbid a crime breaks up, then they got the fucking record there. That's the only thing about hotels that I do. Like, I personally prefer hotels. Until you get to know a nigga, fuck him in a hotel. Not a motel. No short stays. That's disgusting. They don't clean the sheets. Hotels. It's got to be a full staff. A big staff. You understand? Yeah. Fucking, listen, if you in a nigga's house and his bathroom is dirty, then that's his business. Fuck it, leave your panties over there. You don't want his drawers in your house. You may have kids. Especially for a woman that got kids. You should never fuck no man in your house, ever. I don't care if your kid is on vacation for the weekend. Yeah, I know you need to be comfortable. Be comfortable when you leave his house and take a shower at your house. Never do that. Not for no random sex, never do that. You know what I mean? That's like a prostitute. I mean, I don't want to compare you to prostitute, but that's like a prostitute having her Johns come to her house. That's crazy. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do it, you got to meet him in the area or you go to, you know what I mean? Again, listen, it's all relative. It's all dangerous to a degree, but trust me, the worst thing is the fucking nigga in your house. Never. I don't respect a woman that let me fuck in the house. Never. You better fucking him in the car. Not his house. Not your house. Excuse me. I keep saying that. Not your house. His. Or elsewhere. Anywhere. It could be anywhere. Maybe you want to do some different shit. Y'all was in a nice little park and nobody was on top of the mountain. Fuck it. You better off there. Just not in your crib. Now, you knew the nigga, you been with him for years, then that's different. Now, y'all fucking, yeah, all right, that's my boyfriend, that's my husband, I get it. But not a nigga where you know what I mean? You got drunk, you feeling good, you let him in your house. You should never let a nigga use your bathroom. A smart nigga won't even ask you that in 2024 now because he know that's dangerous. If I was single and I dropped a girl off and I had to use the bathroom, I'm probably going to use the bathroom everywhere else but her crib. I'm not going in there. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I just won't do it. Nate, do these, y'all can shoot questions now. I'm sorry if I've been missing your question. Nate, do these men see women who don't have cars as bums? No. A woman that doesn't have a car is not a bum. A man is. You can't be a bum as a woman without a car. It's a woman. She just doesn't have a car. You know what I mean? Not a nigga, what the fuck is he gonna, what's he even worth? A woman could live home. A woman don't have to have a car. If a man's a man, if he got a car, she don't need a car. He got his crib, she don't need a crib. We ain't got to fuck in your mother's house, we bring you to mine. We don't, you know what I mean? Real niggas don't care about that. But if you're a bum ass nigga, then maybe you may need a car because he don't got a car, she don't have a car. But what man is gonna make a requirement that a woman has to have a car? That's some real pussy shit. Y'all can shoot questions because Tata, baby's mamas don't get respect if he got what he deserved. Yeah, I never had a problem with a woman. If a woman don't have no car, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I'll pick you up. I got a few of them motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no big deal to me. I never in my life, I'll stop fucking with her because she had a car. When a man looks at a woman as a bum, ultimately a bum, I mean, maybe you have a drinking problem, you're always hanging out and getting drunk, you know, shit like that. You gotta be a bum for a man to look at you as a bum. You know what I mean? Like, you just not doing shit with your life, hanging out, sleeping all day in the daytime, making excuses. That's a bum. But anybody can be a bum. A man and a woman could be a bum, but a woman can't be a bum because she doesn't have what he should have, because he got it. You know, you could live with your brothers, you could live with your mother. Nigga, I could build you a house, you know what I'm saying? A nigga could do that with a side bitch. Don't get it fucked up. I ain't like all these black brothers is broke. The ones that got money, they got enough money to put you in a house and pay the fucking mortgage. They'll do it for that damn non-black bitch. Trust me. I'm not saying he's going to go to New York and get you a $7,000 a month mortgage, but he may tell you to go to Texas and pay the fucking $800 a month. It ain't nothing. Because he don't want you to leave him. And I was ashamed of being a virgin till it bothered me for a long time. You should never be nobody should ever be ashamed of being a virgin. You just show you never bit off more than you can chew. That's the problem with us. Everybody bit off more than they can chew. Every goddamn body. Everybody. That's why the world's so fucked up. All you're showing is as a virgin, especially when you're older, that you never bit off more than you can chew. That's what it shows. It shows the ultimate level of stability. I wish I could say I was a virgin. You know what I mean? But a virgin just shows that, a non-virgin shows that you bit off more. Who said she never loved his ass? Who you talk about, Ty? You talk about Cassie? No, Cassie loved him. Cassie was just a goddamn fool because that was her abuser. She just stayed with that fucking clown. You know, like they say, a fool in love, right? When you're in love, you're a fool because you're vulnerable to whatever, right? Especially when you with a fucking turkey like Diddy. Diddy was a pussy. Even with all that money, he still had to beat girls up. Come on. Oh, Tyrese? Yeah, Tyrese is brain dead. Tyrese is finished. Tyrese is brain dead. They might as well pull the plug on his ass. He's finished. Tyrese is gone. Tyrese got that same disease Kanye got. He's finished. Tyrese is done. Just talk, listen to him in an interview. He's crazy. That's it. They ain't no coming out of that. Remember, you could treat a crazy motherfucker. You can't cure that. He pimped Kim Porter. He killed Kim Porter. He didn't pimp her, he murdered her. Because she the one that knew about him. Notice how that worked out? She died and he gets locked up 3-4 years later? Or was it 6? Nate, should a woman date men that talk about how he's been rejected? If everybody don't want you? Nah, never deal with a man that been rejected from everybody. You don't want that. That's a bad sign. A man? If a woman is different, if a man meets a woman, she can't be rejected, you know what I mean? So she probably doing a rejecting. I'll take a chance with her. But a man that's been rejected, who the fuck want him? He's worthless. If you listen to a man talk about how he been rejected, all he been doing is chasing everybody that don't want him, that's a turn off. You want the nigga that everybody want, technically. Like, I don't give a fuck if he's not obtainable. You understand? There's nothing, you don't want nobody that everybody, if a man been rejected from everybody, something's wrong with that from him. If everybody don't want you, then why should, yeah, I believe that. That still applies in 2024. You see a nigga by his goddamn self and nobody want his ass, stay away from him. Yeah, Cinnamon said he ain't even singing right. The album is terrible. Tyrese is doing bad, man. And it's such a shame because he's very talented. I do like Tyrese as a singer. I like him as an actor, but he already got blacklisted from the industry. He's finished. They don't trust him. He's too much of a liability. Tyrese, I'm telling you, Jay Reed, it's not the world, it's the people in it. My mother always said that. Tyrese got some good wood, but he whined too much probably. Nah, the problem with Tyrese has a mental illness. That's not whining. That's something's wrong. He had a nervous breakdown. He had a nervous breakdown on social media. He cried. Remember that video? That wasn't a normal cry, man. That's a cry for help. Tyrese is on meds. Once you're on damn antidepressants, that's it. You're finished. Because remember, there's no cure for that. You can only treat it. It's like COVID. You can't cure COVID, but you could treat it. And you could barely treat COVID. Mental illness is a disease you stuck with forever. It has its highs and its lows. He takes medication. I know that from a very reliable source. So reliable that it could get me in trouble. He is on meds. Heavy meds. A lot of niggas is on meds. Diddy was on meds. Snoop Dogg's on meds. All them niggas is on meds. Wayne Brady's on meds. All these niggas be on meds. You see them on TV. That's medication. What's that other goofy motherfucker that be on America's Got Talent? He's on meds. He be fucking high as a motherfucker. That's why he be cooning like that. And you'll never be happy if you call him and can't please him. Shout out to LaCrystal. You can't please a man that nobody rejected you don't want a man like that. That's you want a man that everybody desires. You don't want a motherfucker that nobody want. Unless you're gonna abuse him. You're gonna be his abuser and take advantage of him, yeah, then you could do that. Now you should write a book on male and female psychology. It would be a great sell. Jay Reed, I'm really, let me tell you something, Jay Reed. Thank you for telling me that. Because today I was talking to a friend of mine and it was so low vibrational, man. I do it purposely. I know. I do it purposely. I know. Let me tell you why. The only reason why I do it with him, pause, is because I know, I love the brother because I grew up with him, right? But I know when I talk to him, he's so messed up as an individual. You know what's bad when a nigga tell you should give up on this and get, his shit is so low vibrational, it challenged me today to keep going forward because he would have never had told me that. You know what I'm saying? So it takes people such as you that, well, millions of people have been telling me that, but even to this day and age right now, they're realizing that the charm school is just not for women. Yes, it's a specialty for women, especially for black women, but men could learn here too, because I'm a man. So like, you know what I'm saying? If you're smart enough to know that, like, if you want to learn about men and women, you come here. So yeah, you know, the good Lord has given me the blueprint, so I got to do what I got to do. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. A guy that gets rejected from women has to go in his pocket. He has to. When he meets a woman, he got to say, listen, you know, he got to tell her he'll do whatever he's willing to do. And so he got to basically let his money do the talking. That's it. That's the problem with him. He's probably not doing that because there ain't too many women going to reject a nigga that's talking money. Trust me on that. Even a prostitute ain't gonna dead a nigga that ain't talking about money, you know? He ain't talking about money, she ain't gonna do nothing with him. And that's the lowest level he can go. So on average, he gotta start talking money. If an older man's gonna deal with a younger woman, he gotta talk money. He can't think his looks is gonna do it with his corny fucking BMW. That ain't gonna work. He gotta get straight to it. When you gonna let me take care of you? When you gonna let me take you shopping? You know what I mean? Like, if you're an old nigga, that's how you gotta approach a woman. Get straight to it. Because if she turns you down from there, then you know it ain't worth it. Because you talk money, you can't get any more than that. But if you trying to wine and dine and she ain't feeling you corny, and you getting rejected, nobody want to be with no man like that. He said, Tyrese been rejected, his vibrations are screwed. Tyrese been rejected from everybody. You got to remember, Hollywood deaded him over fucking The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. You know, he got a lot of mental trauma he dealing with. Then we remember what he got into, what he had to do to get in the Baby Boy. That's documented. So his manhood is in question because Tyrese had to give his ass up. And that fucks with a man. Let me tell you something about men that do that in Hollywood. As they get older, it ruins them. You could tell the man that didn't do it because he gonna tell you he didn't do it. Them James Evans niggas, they talk all about that shit in the industry because that means they didn't do it. But when you start hearing, I don't got a problem with a man's sexuality, you know, oh yeah, he did it. They all did it. That's why you seeing Diddy's abusers, his victims coming up now because he did all these different things. And now they know he ain't coming home, so now they were like, fuck it, I could get a bag out of this. You know what I'm saying? Lonnie said, thoughts on a man who uses red pill talking points on a date, brings up cheating and submissive. He been hurt, leave him alone. Don't fuck with no man that deals with no corny ass red pill. Listen, talking to me and listening to this live stream, never let a man or nobody know you listen to me. This is a secret weapon. Because then he don't know where you getting it from. You don't want to act like you getting it from social media because now he could come to you with some red pill shit and y'all got 2 YouTube channels. Oh, shit, listen. And then you in his place. You don't want to be in his place. My shit's a secret weapon. His is not. You understand? So I say all this to say he don't need to know that. So a man that's talking red pill is a complete goofball. I don't fuck with niggas that talk that. The minute I go into a barber shop, a collision shop, and I hear a group of niggas, wherever we at, and there's a group of dudes, and we got one corny ass nigga to talk that red pill shit, he's a failure. And all red pill niggas gotta pay, they know it. Trust me, all you gotta do is look at the passport, bros. At least they know it. They just rather go to another country where their money's gonna go further. They know they gotta pay, they pay everybody. You know, never talk to a nigga no red pill talking points in a date ever. He's a goofball. Get a free dinner and get the fuck out of there. Because you ain't going to, don't fuck him. Not at his house, not at your house, not in the car. Don't fuck him. Give him a kiss and get the fuck, block his ass. Take that extra doggy bag and give it to the side nigga. Hold on, let me read some more. Tyrese and Kanye talented, but both extremely talented. You got to remember, Tyrese is a triple threat. A lot of niggas don't understand that. That nigga's a composer, an artist, a model, actor, singer. Like, you can't forget. Tyrese been doing this shit for a long time, y'all. Like, it's just a shame. Dwayne Johnson don't have what Tyrese got. Are you kidding me? So yeah. And Kanye, come on now. Kanye's more talented than Jay-Z. Literally. You don't want no crazy motherfucker like that. Nah. Yeah, Joe Budden is medicated. Yeah, Joe Budden's on heavy meds. So this is the thing I learned. I get into the zone of pharmacists. I know a lot of pharmacists. I know a lot of damn therapists. And you know what I mean? I work on, I'll give you an example. It's like there's a crazy, psychiatric ward out here in Staten Island, right? And I'm always finding out who is famous that walk through here. You know what I'm saying? People that know how I work. You understand? So I'm into that question. So, yeah. Yeah. Joe Budden is bipolar. Literally. That's public record. They're comparing Diddy to mafia bullshit. Crazy. Yeah, well, that's how they're gonna get him on the RICO laws. I mean, listen, they gotta keep this nigga. They got custody of him, so he fucked. He would have been. Diddy should have just took off. He'd been better off. He should have did what Russell Simmons did. And I don't mean in a sense as far as not paying a piper, but if he wanted to be free, he should have just left because he's fucked. His whole life is done. And now they got to get all that money before he kills himself. See, even Cinnamon said that red pill shit is gay, and Cinnamon's gay. So that's just telling you, like, you talk to a nigga to talk about. Listen, I lost a friend over that shit. I don't fuck with the nigga because he's a goofball. He's always angry. He want women to take accountability. Like, niggas act like they made to be abused. You know what I'm saying? They made to be abused. Your passport bros. But passport bros, the only thing I do respect about them, at least they openly losers. Like, they let you know they saved their passport bros. So late, corny, despicable, like, you know what I mean? I do respect the fact that they don't deny that they're clowns. It's a group of corny niggas. Nobody is official that's a passport bro. Nobody. If you call yourself a passport bro, you're a clown. Automatically. Kevin's family pay for box. Yeah, well, they all pay. Rich niggas gonna pay. And a poor nigga, a broke nigga wish he could pay. So he gotta run some bullshit. A cheap niggas are gonna try to run the game. But all niggas gotta pay. They gotta pay. Yeah, I lost a friend over that. Yeah, he was listening to one of my live streams. I lost friends over this shit. And nigga was just popping shit. You know, just talking crazy. Nigga married. You think he got a perfect life, a good life, but he ain't happy with his wife. He's a pussy buyer. I don't fuck with the nigga. I seen a nigga at a recent event. I don't fuck with him. He's a piece of garbage. You know, he allowed this shit to break us up as friends. I mean, he wasn't a friend, but I grew up with him. We wasn't like close. Yeah, passport bros are nothing but Johns. That's all they do. They just buy pussy in another country. That's all. Passport bros buy pussy in Latin and Asian countries. That's their thing. Because they can't fuck a Latin and Asian woman here. They don't even know where she at. They don't know how to get her. So they go to her country where she's more vulnerable. You gonna get a bad Latin chick, you gotta come to America. You want to get a bad Asian, you got to come to America. You know, look at a Pornhub. You can look at a traditional, listen, go to a porn site. Look at a traditional woman in Japan, fucking boring. Look at an Americanized Asian woman, fucking fantastic. What? There's some badass Asians out here, nice bodies, banging hair, they got a little style of themselves. A lot of niggas can't get that. That's for lit niggas only. You understand? So he not getting that shit. He ain't got to get a Philippine woman. He got to go to the Philippines. You know. If you're gonna get a Dominican woman, you're gonna get some corny Dominican woman that's poor and broke. You come here to New York and get you a bad motherfucker, like Americanized, you know? That's a whole different level, you know what I'm saying? They remember the dude, Austin, that tried to talk to women, he paid him no mind in America. Austin's off that game, though. He switched his whole shit. He gave that shit up. Yeah, it's completely different. Like, listen, a nigga could tell you he went to Colombia and fucked 20 women. Granted, very possible, very inexpensive, very obtainable. Anybody can do that. Passport you get is for $100. Anybody can fucking go over there. However, a nigga to tell you he fucking 2 women that's Colombian, and he got 2 Colombian girlfriends in New York or Jersey or even Connecticut, that's a whole different level of a nigga. Okay? The average dude is not getting that on average. And even him, one way or another, unless his game is crazy. Russia, I ain't picking that shit up. Just seen a Russia call. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Fatima. Yeah, it's a whole different level. So again, this is what I'm urging men. Okay, now ladies, y'all gonna love this. So let me just give you guys a word of advice right now. I'm telling you right now, you meet the average woman right now, if you don't let your money do the talking, you ain't gonna get nothing. And even then, you gotta be careful with that, because you can't approach no woman on your job and talk and use the ability that you try to offer her. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful with that, because right now, we don't need no bribes. We don't need, like, you gotta understand right now, to come to a woman right now is so fucking gonna be so difficult, you're gonna have to just go buy a goddamn prostitute. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't, you're not gonna be able to deal with her. I'm telling you right now, believe me. She gonna wanna know if you married, she gonna wanna know if you got a girl, and you lie about that shit, that's your ass. With the damn hooker, you ain't gotta worry about all that. You could talk to her about your wife before you fuck her, before your session. She'll rub your back, she'll even give you a blowjob for $300 fucking dollars. Okay? Just make sure you take that condom off. You don't want to go home and the shit, now your erect penis gets fucking non-erect and the condom falls in your fucking house and your daughter finds it. Okay? You see, you talked all that option bullshit, you may not have options. No, you do not. Players got options. Period. The only niggas that got options is players, not even rich niggas. Because they got to pay to put a woman under the influence to fuck her. You have no options. You're not a player. You can't. When you got 30, 40 fucking kids, nigga, then you got options, okay? Okay? And when you got women all over the world that's carrying your babies, nigga, and you trying to choose which baby's mother to be with, then you got options. You ain't got no fucking options, nigga. You're a man, okay? And even that nigga gonna pay sooner or later. He gonna probably pay with his fucking life. Once God sees what he did, he gonna get his ass out of here. You have to pay, okay? I urge you right now, if you want to step out on your wife because you're getting bored of her, okay, you better go to a little damn Russian spot, a little Dominican spot, Colombian spot, Brazilian spot. They're all over the fucking place where I live. And go in there and just get to it. You better make a pussy bill $500 a month. The lowest you gonna pay is $160 to $300. That's where you wanna be at. So you got $500 or $1,000 to play with, nigga, because that's all you can do. Only thing you got to be careful with is getting busted by the police. Other than that, you'll be fine. Okay? That's your fucking choices. Either you stay with your woman and shut the fuck up or go buy a hooker. You have no options, my brother. Stop it. Okay? Diddy had options. Did he? No, he didn't. He had the drug girls. He had choices. He should have just did good. He should have just done better, but he chose not to. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen? Ms. Jefferson says, some women told me that men have more options because there are more good women than good men. Right, but how you gonna get to that? How the fuck is a man gonna get? The average man can't get to one woman, nevertheless 20. There's more good women. That's like basically a man telling you there's more women than men. Right? But at the end of the day, if a man believes, yeah, because there's more good women than men, right, so why is he bitter? If there's so much women out here, if a nigga get fucked over, why he's so bitter? Because he know that it's hard to obtain a woman. It's hard to get pussy. It's hard to approach a woman and say hello without her walking away from you. See, a woman don't deal with the rejection part. Your rejection is a man cheating on you. His rejection is him saying hello, have a nice day, and she keeps fucking walking, sometimes even faster. You understand? He don't believe him. No man could, oh yeah, you fuck over, I'll go get me another. No, he cannot. He cannot, he's a man. He walks the street 24/7. Nobody blows the whistle and says, what a good looking guy. Nobody does that. Most of these niggas are short as a motherfucker. If they my height, they can't dress for shit. Feet stink, room stink. They don't smell any good, no cologne. Women are not even attracted to niggas. Niggas don't even, every time I go to the damn section, shout out to Miss Jefferson. Every time I go to the damn section, who's over there showing colognes? Women and gay niggas. No straight men even run that section. There don't be no man buy. Only time you see these niggas buying colognes once in a blue is maybe for, you don't see them buying it in Christmas because a woman's buying it for them. Men don't even smell good. Men stink. I know this personally because that's why I don't go to the locker room, because men stink. I don't go to the locker room when I go to the gym. I can't stand the smell of men. I'm dead serious. I ask anybody that goes to my gym. He walks in, I carry my bag. I put that wet shirt in the fucking bag and wash it later. I don't like it stinks. There's a smell that a man don't smell like doo-doo. It just stinks. Men don't grace upon taking baths. They take showers. They tell you, oh, you got to do this. Men smell worse. They don't even know how to put cologne on. Niggas don't know what. Niggas wear cologne on a special occasion. That's once a year. They don't have that option. That's bull. Don't ever believe a nigga. The prettier the nigga, the more gay he is. Pretty niggas attract men. They don't attract women. Believe me. Swagged out players attract women. Women are attracted to players. They are. Pop the balloon wouldn't exist if men had options. Right, the problem is, exactly, men don't have options, and Pop the Balloon is they're trying to make you believe men have options. That shit is false. Ain't no nigga walking to the gym. All of them are angry, because all these every time I see women walking in the gym, they walking in there by themselves and leaving by themselves. What is that telling you? 20 years ago, niggas was bagging them. That was a different time. Back 20 years ago, a pretty woman couldn't walk in the gym. Niggas be all over her. Not now. They scared because they know they're going to fuck around and get a fucking charge. I'm telling you, you got to use me as your secret. But don't ever discuss the man. Listen, don't discuss a nigga. Don't discuss me to a nigga. He's not going to agree with it. Don't even waste your time. Just use it as a secret weapon. Right? He knows I know he's a fucking loser. All I got to do is challenge him. Fuck boxing, fuck debating. I'm like, yo, nigga, let's put it $10,000 right now. Let's go to 34th Street in Manhattan right now. I'll pick 10 women that's walking and watch what happens. They're not going to say shit to you. Now, you as a woman, I would never do my bets on a woman. Are you kidding me? You go to a man and say you want some pussy, you can fuck him right there on the spot. He can't do that. You could literally go to a man and say, you know what, you looking real good. When you gonna fuck the shit out of me? He gonna be like, goddamn right now. If I was born a man, Nate, I swear I would get a job in Lane Bryant or massage. Born a man, nah, you don't want that. You don't want to work in Lane Bryant unless you a gay man. No straight man should be working in Lane Bryant because he gonna fuck around and lose his job. If he worked as a massage therapist, no. The best massage therapists are Asian men, so that kills it. You don't want to come back as a man. It's a lonely place. Not every man's gifted like me. Most niggas are turds. You make a man, you know what I mean? If a man got an official woman, even if he's a bum, you still stamp his approval. You understand? Yeah, because of men's stinking socks. They wear the same socks every day. These niggas don't wash their drawers. Listen, you could smell a woman and know a man. It's like, you know a dog smell, you know a cat smell, right? You know somebody got a horse, you know somebody got pigs, you know somebody got chickens in the backyard. Everybody got a different, men and women smell different. You go to a woman's bathroom by accident, there's a different smell. A man smells like, there goes that fucking smell, balls and ass. That's what it fucking smells like. God damn. Don't listen to, don't even waste your time. When you hear that complaining motherfucker, he's frustrated. He'll tell you, yeah, my wife leave me. I got a 6-bedroom house and 6 figures. Yeah. His odds are terrible. Not in 2024, not happening. Social media, yes, he's the man. On social media, yes. In that world, real life, no. Social media, the men have options. Yes, they do. Pop the balloon, men run that shit. No question about it. Not in fucking real life. It does not. Women are terrified of niggas. Average man can't get a hello if she says hello back. That if a man says, how you doing, sweetie? She's like, creep. And then you know what? When she leaves LA Fitness and they ask her, how was your experience at the gym? She's going to tell them there's a fucking creep in there, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to talk to his ass, probably call the cops on him. I'm telling you, it's a different world. A woman could zap that nigga in real life, not happening. How many niggas you know that be getting pussy off of Instagram? I maybe know 1 or 2, maybe. If pussy was so easy, more women is on Instagram, how come niggas ain't fucking him? They not. So let me say there's one viral video of a female turned male crying his eyes after they realized how lonely. Yes, I seen that. I seen that video. I'm telling you. A man is listen, I got 2 friends now that are being abused by women. Literally, to the point where I understand it's acceptable. Not for me, acceptable for them, because I get it, because they're losers. And both they women, they're actually father and son. The sons, I don't know who's worse. The father's worse. Yep, the father's fucking worse. Hold on. The father is worse. I know this personally. That's why I'm telling you, don't believe. Listen, yo. Yeah, what's up? Where you at?
I'm at the house.
I'll be there in 20 minutes.
All right.
All right. You know, this is an awareness. Me as a man, I feel it. I see dudes, white boys, you know what I mean? Some of these motherfuckers got incredible privileges now. They don't even realize it. Because in other words, when you enter the world of social media, you're never going to be happy with what you got. Because social media is your reality, right? So me personally, let's say, for example, white boys got privileges to white women, and some white women are fucking gorgeous and sexy, right? I'm like, damn, how the fuck y'all niggas got these girls? Y'all should be. The problem with him is, if you got a good woman and you into her, she's into you, the world is showing you now you better off just sticking with that for the rest of the life. Like, just work it out. I get it. As a man, I get it. Every now and then, you know what I mean? I get it. But this is the problem now. The chances you got to take, and everybody's walking around with cameras and all influenced by influencers, and you're working against all this now, everything you do is going to be connected to social media, right? And now we're speaking in terms of somebody that's influenced by that. You taking a woman out and spending time. Yeah, she know I got a girl, but she know what it is. I'm like, my nigga, the bottom line is if you're not hitting and running, what's the point? You can't put in time to another woman ever unless she's yours. You just can't. Because it's going to fucking cost you. Big time. It's too much happening in this world. You seeing niggas is getting indicted and don't even know how they got indicted. Because it's like people know too much about their building too much. If black men, especially, if a black man could just hit and be out, he'll be good. So that's why the best alternative for a man that wants to play is a prostitute. Because in that way, there's no connection. You could train yourself to hit and run. Maybe if you want to go hit it again, it's going to cost you again. And you're going to cost you again. And again, if you got options, well, yeah, you got options over there. You got all types of different prostitutes you can choose from. Whatever makes you happy, right? You want to call options. But if men stop trying to make side pieces they girlfriends and that's mine, that's my bitch and she loved mine, that's when you fucking ruin yourself. You niggas just don't know how to get in and get out. So now we living in a time right now, Me Too has not dried up at all, right? It's putting niggas away. White and black, Jew, it don't matter who the fuck it is, nigga. Like we Jews and gays run the industry, but these Jew niggas is even going down. So I don't encourage anybody to go cheat, but for a man, if you're gonna go do it, remember, women are emotional sponges. It's like being around a kid that's 3 years old. You know they're gonna remember everything, right? They're gonna take everything. A woman, on the other hand, she's mature. She's gonna take it all in. So now you gotta realize that whatever you're showing her can and will be used against you. If you're gonna step out as a man, and I don't suggest it, but if you're gonna do it, you're better off, listen, you're gonna have to just get straight to the pussy. And the only way you're gonna be able to do that is with a fucking damn hooker. You can't walk up to a woman, yet you have options, and say, I'm just looking for a woman to have sex with. That you can't do that to the average woman. It's not gonna work. It's not. She may be with it, but you should have finessed it different. You should have came out your face. You can't do that. This is not the time in this world to do that. You can really get yourself in a bad fucking position. So that's my advice for you. If you're gonna do it, that's how you're gonna have to do it, nigga. You gotta have to pay and get straight to the point. You can't spend time with a motherfucker. Stop doing that. Women, you wanna step out on a nigga, I suggest if you're gonna do it, just don't tell anybody. That's all. I wouldn't encourage you to do any of this shit, men and women, but if you're gonna do it, I would never tell anybody that. Unless you're trying to be in a room and you might have to let your homegirl know if I don't know, you crush somebody and you do tell her because you don't listen to me. Well, just remember, you got one person that knows your shit and that shit could fuck you up. But I know men be like, well, women believe if a man's gonna step out, he should just leave. No, he's not gonna leave. That's how he stays with you. He wants to tap something else. It got nothing to do with you. He wants to tap something else. It got nothing to do with you. I mean, your pussy could be amazing, you know what I mean, to somebody that didn't have it. But a woman, if you gonna step out, you can't tell a soul. You cannot ever, ever tell nobody. I would never suggest that, because once you get caught, it's worse than us, because now you a hoe. See the difference? You're never supposed to get caught. You should never tell a man how many partners you have. That's just he could believe anything you tell him. Tell him you had fucking 2. He's not gonna find out. Doesn't matter. You got 3 kids from 3 different babies. Well, that's the 3 niggas I fucked. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Yeah, seriously. Thank you, Salam. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, bro. Nate, with the dude that always catches predators, is that the one that goes? Excuse me. The predator situation is kind of tough on YouTube. I don't know if you're asking that. Predator's a whole different conversation, though. But man has some predator in his ass. Because a man's got a dirty fucking mind. You know what I mean? Niggas pass by high schools looking at bitches be like, God damn, I can't wait till she get older. Some of them will take him as they are. Because he's a man. He's nasty. Some of y'all women be like, yeah, I got 3 daughters. I said, well, you got to watch that more than the sons. Unless you got a gay feminine son or a gay son, you got to watch that man. You got to watch him. You know what I mean? Your daughter's home. She probably got them little short shorts walking around her house. You think it's all about you. It's probably about her. He's a man. Doesn't matter. I don't care how much. He ain't into that. He is. Don't let him fucking bullshit you. He is. Let him go take your daughter out shopping and let her go to Victoria's Secret to see if he ran that fucking. He ain't gonna tell her no. A man's a man. You know what I'm saying? So can't put past anything. You as a woman, you have a reputation. You got to watch that. He steps out. He got to be a dirty dog that he is. You step out, you can't get caught. Oh, I shall always tell a man the truth. He was honest with me. Never tell him that. Never. Never tell him that. Never. Yeah, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I just want to tell you, just like before I go, this is where we at. The sad part about it is it's the harsh reality. He must pay. And if not, challenge him. Tell me right now that motherfucker been seeing this girl and he got 3 girls on the side and he don't do nothing. He don't spend no money, nothing. No gas, no tolls. They come to him and just fuck him and leave. Okay? Because if he living like that, he's a player. He's the only one, and even him is generous to that. Because he got to keep it. He has to, because he knows that listen, he got a choice. Either he throw this chick a couple dollars or spend time with her and do whatever, as far as like throwing her a couple dollars for whatever she could get her hair done, or he have to go to a prostitute and he gonna spend more. I'm telling you brothel prices, that's brothels. Brothels is $200 to $300, right? Within that range, right? Once he starts dealing with a woman on Instagram or forget it, God forbid he starts dealing with a woman on OnlyFans, we talking $2, $3, $4, $5 grand. Easy. You're not gonna know about it. I do, because I know the girls that do it. I remember Aisha Diaz got offered $60,000 from this nigga in Dubai. And she took the goddamn money. Okay? So the reason why women now, like men are complaining, they want to go to expensive restaurants, because they see this woman out here becoming millionaires off of men. Millionaires. Look it up right now and punching female millionaires off of OnlyFans. You'll see millionaires, millions of dollars from men. Niggas are desperate, okay? They'll do anything. And God forbid they get caught, then you see what happened with Diddy. I'm going to tell. He said, I'll give you $30 fucking million. And that's what he did, okay? They all do that. All of them. All of them. The richer the man, the more the influence, because he got access to more drugs and alcohol than anybody. He calls a nigga, his causes connect over in anything you want. You call your girls, y'all all freak off, everybody freak off, we have a freak off. That's what they do. You know, and you know the feds don't like that shit and they crack it down on it. How much just to hit something, how much? I mean, you go to a brothel, you go to a massage parlor, it's gonna cost you at least $150. And that's for one nut. And she's gonna work that nut quick. She has to. She has to work, and she's not gonna be there for an hour. I know that black man you pay for an hour, nigga, you're gonna get fucking 10, 20 minutes. Cause she's gonna fuck you so good, you're gonna bust right off. Now the only downfall about it, you ain't gonna feel the greatest, but you feel okay. You ain't gonna feel that great because you paid. And she tricked you because you paid for an hour. You only fucking fucked her for 10 minutes. They say 90% of OnlyFans subscription is married men. Yeah, well, 98% of men that buy prostitutes are married. So you just got to be mindful of that. If Obama and them niggas stepped out, they got to go to another country and pay a girl, somebody that don't know them. They can't just go fuck no random woman like dumbass Trump. Trump was fucking women in the United States. You can't do that. Not at that level. Or you talking about the one in Dubai? Oh, Dubai. This nigga flew her in and she paid her 60 racks. Look it up. Look it up. Put up Aisha Diaz, $60,000. Just put it in there. You'll hear it. She gonna say she was offered. She took it. I know that for a fact. She took that shit. That's a worldwide, niggas worldwide pay for women. This ain't just America. You know what I'm saying? What does it mean when a man says he's looking for the full package? He looking for a freak. He looking for a wife. He looking for a slave. Woman that don't cheat on him, fuck him real good, give him, full package right now don't even acquire to a man because there's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? Pussy's so valuable, but there's no such thing as a full package. Full package is more for a woman. You guys need the full package. You know what I mean? A nigga that's swinging, treating you good, got a good job, and he's your man or hubby. You know what I mean? That's a full package. Full package don't apply for no man looking for no woman. That's some gay shit, if anything. Like, what does a woman? A woman don't have to have a full package. You just bring the pussy to the table. Like, in other words, how does it benefit if a man got a 6-figure black woman and he making $75,000 a year, right? If she's making more money, it's a full package because she got more money. But she ain't gonna. How long is she gonna be around this fucking bum? You understand? So if anything, she need to look for the full package. Your full package is a fine bitch. That's it. You a fine bitch. That's a full package for a nigga. That's a full package. Okay. What is it? Yeah, that's a good question though, because they talk about full package questions. Probably 15 years ago, that was a good question. Not anymore. Not with him. Make him pay. Listen, you got a dude, you don't want to fuck the nigga for a whole year. He don't have options. He's going to pay somebody else anyway. He going to have to. Or he going to keep fucking his hand. He has to pay. If he going to play, he got to pay one way or another, unless he's a player. And that's come on. 8% of the fucking population of black men is players, real players. We talk about niggas that got access. You go visit that nigga, he going to put you on to somebody. That's a player. You know what I mean? So don't just, and again, I mean, is it over for men? I mean, he just got to pay. You know, social media got him in this position and he just got to pay the price. Fuck it. Like, let him go buy a hooker, you know? Unless he's blessed in that area where he could join a lifestyle and niggas is flying him in all over the United States to fuck their wives. I only got one friend that got that going on. And even he pays because he got to go overseas and pay. Because outside the lifestyle, he can't fuck an average woman. Because to them, she's a dusty nigga. You know, nice car, that don't mean shit for no man no more. That don't, you know what I mean? Like, that don't mean shit. Niggas right now just got to realize they got to work a little harder, but let their money do the talking if they got all these options, right? You got options, then go from state to state. Go on Tinder and find out a hooker and ask her how much she wants, $75 an hour, $150 an hour. Then he could get straight to it. You know what I mean? That's what you know, that's his mind. Don't let him be, he not a player. He's paying. If a player doesn't pay, that's the difference. He don't pay for shit. That's why he plays the game. The trick pays. He's a trick. And the black man has endured and think, I get all these women. Yeah, because you're fucking prostitutes, nigga. You're not a player. That doesn't count. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you goddamn. Now, there's one shithole. He probably put the thumbs down, but again, nigga, you put the thumbs down, you know you got no choice. You have no choice. Some of you niggas got big houses, big apartments, big condos. How you gonna get a woman in there? Right now. How? Right now, you know what? I want some ass. I'm gonna bring some. How you gonna hook up with a woman, nigga, without paying? You don't even know where to go if you gotta pay. A woman could fly dick in. She could have it flown in, meaning he pays to fly to her. You know how hard it is to fly a woman into to your hood? Some of you niggas can't fly a woman from California, nevertheless, go get a woman in California. Come on. Come on. If it ain't a privilege, then why it cost so much? Because it's hard to come by. When there's a demand, the price is up, okay? You're not coming to America fucking $50 dime pieces. It's not happening. It's not in America's soil. Unless you know what I mean? Unless you got a connection and you know whoever, you know, I mean, I know my business because I know niggas that do what they do, but on average, you niggas can't even mention a spot. You probably thought all your life it was just a massage parlor. Thank you, James Harris. I appreciate that super chat. God damn. Yeah. So should men feel, yeah, you're going to have to pay. That's it. You want to play, just pay. That's it. Go to Roosevelt. You like Asian women? Come to Roosevelt Avenue in Queens and just walk down there. You like Hispanic woman? You like Asian woman? You like South American? All that. You like sisters? All that. You're going to have to pay. What they look like? Models. Beautiful Instagram model. They all got IG pages. The same ones you probably following and watching everything they doing. They're hoes. You got to pay. I know you think you got options, all these different women I could choose from. Yeah, because I'm a good man. No, you're not a real man. And that's fine. Not everybody's James Evans. Not everybody's Denzel. And that's cool. But you got to pay. Denzel don't have to pay. You do. You have to. Your dates, you got to pay. Well, it's the same thing. No, your dates, you got to pay. Some of the women should put a surcharge. Don't drive your car. Let them give you a fucking Uber. Well, he don't know my address. Have him pick you up from somewhere. He don't got to know where you live. Drive your car 2 miles away from where the fuck you live and have the Uber pick you up from there. And then take a Uber back to that spot, another spot, and then jump in the car. There's so many ways. Thank you, Lil Crystal. Goddamn, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, that's very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What a beautiful thing to say. She with those sparkles and I saying my ear. I appreciate that. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Man, so run with this. That's what it is. If your man is cheating and he telling you, I go out and get something else, yeah, he probably go get something else if he's a player. And, or he paying. He's either playing or he paying. Write it down, class. He's either playing or he paying. He has to do either one. Okay? He doesn't have that privilege. And in most cases, he's paying. Okay? Nobody want to fuck a dusty ass married nigga for nothing. Unless he lying. She don't know he married because she thought she got a potential husband. Okay? Now she'll fuck around and want to go tell his wife. He got to pay her now. He has to pay. Okay? The end. Digging your pockets. You're doing all this or that. That's it. Either he playing or paying. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening. God damn!